John Calvin on Psalm 85, verses 1 through 8. Lord, thou hast been favorable unto thy land. Thou hast brought back the captivity of Jacob. Thou hast forgiven the iniquity of thy people. Thou hast covered all their sin. Selah. Thou hast taken away all thy wrath. Thou hast turned thyself from the fierceness of thine anger. Turn us, O God of our salvation, and cause thine anger towards us to cease. Wilt thou be angry with us forever? Wilt thou draw out thine anger to all generations? Wilt thou not revive us again, that thy people may rejoice in thee? Show us thy mercy, O Lord, and grant us thy salvation. I will hear what God the Lord will speak, for he will speak peace unto his people and to his saints, but let them not return again to folly. I will listen to what God the Lord will say. The prophet, by his own example, here exhorts the whole body of the church to quiet and calm endurance. The prophet enjoins silence, both upon himself and others, that they may patiently wait God's own time. He was persuaded that the care of God is exercised about his church. He had thought that fortune held the sovereignty of the world, and that mankind are whirled round by a blind impulse. He would not, as he does, have represented God as sustaining the function of governing. It is as if he had said, being confident that the remedy for our present calamities is in the hand of God, I will remain quiet until the fit time for delivering the church arises. As then the unruliness of our passions murmur and raise an uproar against God, so patience is a kind of silence by the godly keeps themselves in subjection to his authority. He promises peace to his people, his saints, but let them not return to folly. After God has sufficiently chastised his church, he will at length show himself merciful to her, that the saints, taught by chastisements, may exercise a stricter vigilance over themselves in future. The cause is shown why God suspends and delays the communications of his grace. As the physician, although his patient may experience some alleviation of his disease, keeps him still under medicinal treatment until he becomes fully convalescent, and until the cause of his disease, being removed, his constitution become invigorated, for to allow him all at once to use whatever diet he choose would be highly injurious to him. So God, perceiving that we are not completely recovered from our vices to spiritual health in one day, prolongs his chastisements, without which we would be in danger of a speedy relapse. Accordingly, the prophet, to assuage the grief with which the protracted duration of calamities would oppress the faithful, applies this remedy and solace, that God purposely continues his corrections for a longer period than they would wish, that they may be brought in good earnest to repent, and excited to be more on their guard in future.